Welcome to my class on direct taxation. In our last session, we learned the various heads under the major head income from salaries. We will examine one by one in detail. Salaries are fully taxable. Then comes gratuity. What is gratuity? It is a lump sum payment made to an employee by an employer in return for his dedicated and loyal service. 2. It is usually paid at the end of the service period. The end of service can come due to retirement, resignation, death, disablement, etc. 3. It is calculated based on the number of years of service completed by an employee. Taxability of gratuity. 1. Gratuity received during service. Even though gratuity is usually paid at the end of service, in certain exceptional circumstances, the employer may pay it during service. Say for example, an employee has to construct a house. He is making a request to the employer. In that case, the employer may make the payment of gratuity while the employee is in service. In that case, it will be fully taxable. Whether the employee is a government employee or non-government employee, the entire gratuity received by him will be taxable. Then 2. Received at the end of service. It is exempt, fully exempt in the case of government employees. Let us now briefly examine who are government employees and who are not. Government employees under the tax laws are those employed by the central government, state governments or local bodies like municipal corporation, municipality or panchayat. All others fall under the category of non-government employees. Now, gratuity received by non-government employees. They are classified into two distinct categories. 1. Those who are covered under the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972. 2. Those who are not covered by this act. Let us now take the case of employees who are covered under the Provident Fund Act. In their case, the lowest of actual amount received rupees 20 lakh or 15 days last known salary for every completed year will be exempt from tax, whichever is lower. Service period infraction. Service periods can come in fractions. In this case, if the service period is 6 months or less, ignore it. For example, if an employee has completed 9 years and 6 months, his service period will be 9 years. 2. If it is more than 6 months, suppose an employee completed 9 years and 7 months of service. In this case, his service period will be 10 years. Let us do a problem now. A person works in a private company. His service period is 18 years 9 months is equal to 19 years because 9 months are greater than 6 months. 2. His basic salary is 12,000 rupees. His DA is 6,000 rupees. he receives a gratuity amount of 2,50,000. Calculate the taxable portion of his gratuity. Let us first calculate his entitlement of gratuity under the existing law. Calculation of legal entitlement of gratuity is 15 days salary for every 26 days, 15 by 26 into last drawn salary, that is basic salary plus DA is equal to 12,000 plus 6,000 into completed years of service 19 years. It comes to 1,97,308 rupees, which can be rounded off to 1,97,310. We have all the information available for calculating the taxable portion of gratuity. Gratuity received is 2,50,000. The maximum limit is 20 lakhs. This limit can be availed of only once during the entire service period of a person. Let me make it clear to you. Suppose a person works for a company and receives 30 lakhs as gratuity. In that case, he can claim 20 lakhs as exemption and pay the tax on the balance amount of 10 lakhs. That is 30 lakhs minus 20 lakhs is equal to 10 lakhs. He joins another company, from where also he gets rupees 30 lakhs. In that case, he cannot avail of this facility again. He has to pay full tax on the 30 lakhs he received as gratuity. Then C, eligibility is 1,97,310. Which is the lowest of the three? 1,97,310. So this is the limit of exemption for this person. How much he has received? 2,50,000. How much is he eligible for? 1,97,310. So 2,50,000 minus rupees 1,97,310 is equal to 52,690. On this 52,690, he has to pay income tax. Seasonal employees. Seasonal employees are those employed specifically to meet the demands of a season. Example, Christmas season, Diwali season, harvest season, etc. Once the demand is over, they will cease to be employees. In this case, if they are covered under the Payment of Gratuities Act 1972, instead of 15 days, they will get 7 days salary. So the formula for calculation will be 7 divided by 26 into last drawn salary. This will be salary, basic salary plus DA into number of years in service. Suppose a person is drawing 26,000. This is his last drawn salary and he completed 10 years of service. The calculation will be 7 by 26 into 26,000 into 10 is equal to rupees 70,000. Now, employees paid on piece rate basis. This means payment linked to output. This is mostly being followed by garment factories for paying their tailors. For each shirt, the rate will be fixed. So, based on that, payment will be made. In this case, if the employees are covered by the Payment of Gratuity Act 1972, this will be the formula. 15 by 26 into last 3 months average wage into number of years of completed service. Why average? Because wage from month to month may vary because the payment is linked to production of output. With this, we will wrap up this session and we'll meet in the next session. Thank you.